Hello and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Most folks just call me Orange Joe, and last time we were a failure. It is what it is, though, right? You know, when you go for a certain run and you don't get what you're going for, it happens. But we're gonna play as a defect this time, and as always, going for focus. That's what I always go for with a defect. Let's see, always worth looking at, always worth looking at, always worth considering taking. Not really worth it. It seems. We'll see. What we got? I gotta tell you, 250 gold for a curse when you have a shop this early. I think you just take that one. Yeah, I mean, why not? Like, sure, it's a tough one, but we only have, in theory, one combat, so I'm not too worried about it. And it, like, sure, you have to draw it for it to matter, but well, right now we wouldn't even be playing more than 3 cards anyway, so it's actually not that bad. Dual cast and a zippy zap and a boom 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 and a zoom zoom. But I love the 250 gold start early because it means that shop is going to, as the kids say, pop off. How do you do, fellow children? But it means that the shop will be of the utmost importance for us. Like, it's a guaranteed removal of, I gotta tell you, I love loop, of the curse just right away. And or you could pay 50 gold and do it, which will be cheaper than the shop. Actually, it's probably competitively the same price as the shop, but no, it's cheaper. And then the shop is now open to do whatever you want. All for one is such an interesting run to do. I gotta tell you, an all for one scrape deck is really fun. I think we can do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's go friggin' nuts, dude. I'm here to tell you, I think we can make this work. What's the wait? Does loop? No. Here, let me. Loop does not become 0 when you upgrade it. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Don't remove here. Go to the next shop and then remove. Because if you know you're gonna remove, do it later. Interesting. I think you upgrade. No, not good enough. Wait, no, do zap because it'll make it 0 cost. Delete. If you know you're gonna remove, why not wait until later? Because you can see if you want to get anything else first. And I gotta tell ya. Let's see. You upgrade? Are you 0? No. I gotta tell you, another scrape wouldn't be bad, but we can't afford it. We're off by 1 measly penny. But here's where you get rid of a strike, and we're going to continue to get rid of strikes until ideally we have 0 left on the deck. Why? Because we want to get claws now. Use your... Yeah, you are. So you can already see kind of the trend of the run, at least I hope, and it's that we are going to exclusively try and include 0 cost cards in our deck now. I like this. I like that well enough, because it means that dual cast is in our hand for free. I wish I would have hit here, but that's okay. Block once. So the trend of this deck is we need to get claws and scrapes, and we already have 2 scrapes, so we really just need to get claws now, and ideally we get a ton of them, and that is going to be how you deal damage. And it's gonna sound crazy, right, when I tell you, like, oh no, trust me, this playstyle has the capability of chunking out huge damage in a turn, but it really does if you can keep your deck thin, and you can get a second all for one, or one for all, or whatever that card's called. All for one. It has the capability to every turn cycle through your entire, well, alright. Through your entire deck is what it can do, and that's what you have to do, is you have to keep the deck heavy thin. So we're going to go for gold as quick as possible, and we're going to try and really mitigate we're going to try and make as few cards as possible be in our deck. Interesting. So that gives us a zap back. We can play the zap. Well, for one, it's 10 damage. So why wouldn't you? And then you can dual cast. And then you can scrape and hope to draw a dual cast again. And we didn't. That's okay, though. So I know that that looks insane, like constantly cycling through that way, but once we start getting more and more zero-cost cards in the deck, it'll make sense. Because you don't ever scrape when you have all for one in your hand, but it's tough. I know that, again, that this is making me look like an absolute mad hatter because nothing's working, but just give it time. I'm telling you, you just invest a little bit more of your money and time, and then I run away to Barbados. I forgot we played Loop. I was like, why did you die? But it was Loop. Also, stay hydrated out there, homies. Thinking of homies. I don't know why that reminded me. Sorry for swearing in the last video. It's not that, like, Dreamcatcher is interesting. Oh, Electrodynamics is also interesting. I think you do this. There's still a chance that we switch this to Frost Focus and say screw the zero cost idea. Which would be really funny to abandon so soon after committing to it, but like I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm here for the wackiness. I'm here to do weird stuff. Sure, do that, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. Why would you draw more cards? Why waste your time? I'll always have to ask myself that. Do you? No. Do you? No. Do you? No. I'm checking to see if upgraded they cost 0, because a lot of cards do become 0 cost when you upgrade them. I like a lot of question marks, I think. Could go to the shop, but we don't have enough money to make it really fruitful. Sure, we'll look for a relic. Sure, what do you got? Maybe you enter a shop heal. Alright, well, funny joke. Yeah, I mean, I still like the question marks, no matter what. Because it could even be a boat. Upgrade 2 cards at 15 HP. Alright, we'll cut in the close. Ah, bad hits. Bad hits. That did not count as damage, so you guys are dead, is the thing. I wasn't sure if dual cast was going to set off their claws, exactly what we're looking for. Alright, 0 cost it is. I wasn't sure if... Get me out of here. If dual casting caused their armor to trigger or not, and obviously it now I know it didn't, but like there's a heavy chance that it did. I don't want any of that. I appreciate a Dreamcatcher, I really do, but no thank you. That's not what I'm looking for. So give me the dexterity right away, and we'll scrape, digging for a dual cast or a claw or a zap, and then we'll play the loop just to have it. Who knows how effective it'll be throughout the fight, but we'll just have it, because like obviously right now it's gonna do nothing, but now it's gonna do something. That's why you do it. I think you block claw, and see, like what you really want to do is you want to claw, all for one claw, and keep that loop going, because all claws deal 2 damage for 2 extra damage for each claw you play. So like it in the combat you're in, it scales with the fight, right? So like now it's gonna deal 7 damage. Taking 16. What if we didn't though? What if we took a little bit less for dealing more damage? Now, there's a way out of that turn without taking any damage, I know, but do I look like I care? Because I should. I care a lot. So now this is gonna almost certainly net us no 0 cost cards. I was wrong. 3x4. Yeah, sure. Dual cast. Why not? And then he's set to 5. Excellent. So we'll roll you next turn, hopefully with something that deals a lot more than 5, but we'll see. I like the loop being on you. 9 or 7? Obviously 9's bigger than 7. but play cool-headed first. And you can claw, and then you can all for one, and then you can claw, and then you can strike. Look at that! Managed to find our way to even a little bit more damage. So this is a weird one where we need to like get rid of half our deck for this deck to really shine. But it's possible. It is possible to make this a winning combination here. And like you can already see that we're kind of starting to roll into power with Claw. We need to get one or two more of those in the deck and get rid of these strikes, dude. Because once we thin the deck like that, I mean, sure, scrape just in case. Dual cast. No, because we're already blocking enough, so don't waste the orb. I just wish we had a little bit more potency. Definitely cool-headed. Definitely dual cast, because why wouldn't you? 20 damage. We're blocking 9 of it. Now we're blocking 16 of it. You can swing. Swing just because you can. Swing because we're angry. And there's a couple missing ingredients on this run, for sure. But I think we can... 3 cards. That resets our discard, so don't do that. I go like this, hoping to find a little bit of something like that. I know it's not the most damage, but it was an extra 5. And then next turn you're dead. So that worked out pretty well. We took a lot of damage, obviously, but we aren't at our max capacity on the run, right? We aren't. This is just the beginning, and we're starting to power up here. Seek is great because it's 0 cost. Like, that's exclusively it. Every 2 turns gain an orb slot, 2 less cards. I think Busted Crown is it. Inserter, whatever that thing is, that gives you an extra orb slot. Super good if you're doing Frost Focus, but we aren't. We're doing the zany 0 cost run. I like the Elite Dodge on this floor. Gotta be honest with you, because it's got a lot of question marks in it. And I'm scared of Elites right now, while we're still kind of trying to get off the ground with this run. We can just play everything. Alright, well, easy enough. I wish that affected your plated armor getting hit with the orbs, but it didn't. So we'll claws in there and zap. And if we play scrape, so should dual cast be. So this and seek. Okay, well that's not good enough. So you dual cast, and then you all for one, and then you claw, and you. I mean, it doesn't matter. So you dual cast and then zap, and then take 2 damage or deal 9. Excuse me, take no damage or deal 9. I think that was the right play. I really do, because that turn was pretty emblematic of what we were hoping to do for the deck. So this is a pretty easy play pattern to follow there. That's why you want to change those strikes to claws, because then you end up dealing way more damage, right? Because they have that additive nature to their attack where it's every time you play a claw, it's going to deal 2 more damage for each claw in your deck, and you can upgrade them, it's even more damage. So we really got to dig for that claw synergy, and sure, we'll take the damage for this relic. Necronomicon. First attack played each combat that costs 2 or more. Played twice. Upon pickup, obtain a special curse. Could have skipped it, but the first attack played each turn plays twice. Gotta be honest, I think I like that, because it means that this is going to deal 20. And then we can zap Evoke again. Really hoping I was going to kill you. Since it didn't, we're going to make it kill you. Why? Alright, you just have to hope that our Lightning Strike Come on. Why even? You pick the one thing that didn't kill that turn. I saw Claw and got greedy. That's all I can really defend myself with. It's the truth. I really wanted... the Claw synergy to work, and it just didn't. Yeah, this curse, by the way, it cannot be removed from our deck. It is forever in here, but it doesn't do anything that deleterious to our run. It's not like it's going to threaten our lives. It's just going to clog up our hand. But the good thing is that having Scrape in our deck means we will likely cycle through it very quickly, and that's why you really like Scrapes in this deck, because it means that you really want to play more zero cost cards, and you want to play two. Again, good for Frost Focus, but that was dumb. Now we have to fight the elite. Lose Dreamcatcher or Nunchaku. I think you get rid of Nunchucks, because Nunchucks aren't that great. So I was hoping to dodge the elite on this floor, or at least all the elites, plural, but we're not. No, we're going to have to fight it. But there's a chance that this doesn't actually matter anyway. What do you take here? I think you take a Scrape, honestly, because it draws through a bunch of cards in your deck that you don't care about. Because now we take 21 damage, so that's cool. But it means that we can get closer to trying to effectively loop the way we want to. Oh boy, we're taking even more damage. That's 8 more damage. Yeah, we might die. We're gonna die on the elite, and that's heartbreaking because I don't. I don't know what to do. Hey, why didn't that play twice? What? Oh, it costs 2 or more. Oh. Okay, well, it is what it is, I suppose. I guess I gotta read the Necronomicon. So that means that All for One will always be played twice, and it's the only card in our deck that will play twice, which is fine. But I mean, it also sucks because it's not anything. We're dead unless I drink this. And even then, I think we might be dead. Let's see how close it comes. Yeah, if we didn't drink that, we would have been at -2 health. Yeah, we are super dead on this elite. Oh boy. So yeah, that was a fatal error coming to this elite fight, and I really did not mean to. But here we are. What do you even do? You can't block enough. I guess you just die, dude. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Alright. Zap again. Claw again. Block. And we're dead. Shoot, dang. How? This is a short one. How long did this one last? There's no timer here. Second floor, huh? Let me give me a second. You're gonna hear noise for a moment. 18 minutes. I mean, yeah. I guess that's it. That was. Nah. No, we'll go again. We'll run it back. We'll try and be quicker on this play though. Really didn't want that to be it. Rare relic, boss relic. Choose a card. 1 HP. No. Probably not. So no. Rare relic, please. What do you got? I want you to play a power heal 2. Interesting. Sure. Give me this path. All right. Well, well, like I said, try and be faster on this one. And really disappointing to lose that early, but we just it's a risky run no matter what to do the zero cost thing if you aren't getting the draw you need. If you don't get enough claws, like it's screwed over anyway. So I don't think I don't think we could have played it a whole lot better to have saved the run. I think we did the best we could with what we had. And I'll stand by that. I really will. I think that this run has a chance to be a Frost Focus run. So it'll probably be a lot stronger. So what do we got? Recursion. Yeah, Recursion's definitely what you want to run. Do you go to an early shop? No, I like early question marks. With a potential elite dodge and dual fire. Yeah. And, yeah. And, yeah. So I know that we could have blocked 5 of that damage instead of dealing 3, but we didn't, because I'm an idiot. So, again, I'm going to try and keep this as fast as we can. We're trying to hammer home Frost Focus. Okay, what do you got? Zap, Barrage, Force Field, Trip. Accidentally picked up a trip. Yeah, we'll take another zap. Why not? I'm pretty sure a pair in there that we didn't see. Ooh. Okay, so there actually is no elite dodge on this path. It's just we can go to a fire before the elite, so I think we're gonna do that. Definitely take a defrag. It's vital to the run. Would love to take this, but we're off by 3 gold, because why wouldn't we be? And then we take the fight. So defrag, do that. 16 more damage. Yeah, do it. It'll end the fight sooner. So we'll take 6 instead of 1, which sucks. But simultaneously, you know, now that we have defrag, we know we'll heal pretty quickly. And on turns like that, it's pretty easy. You don't have to worry about blocking, so why not just go for it? And yeah, we're gonna crush this guy. Heal for free, because why wouldn't you? Hit him. Play that. So yeah, every time we play defrag now, we're gonna heal a little bit, and we're gonna keep trying to beam cell was another card that would have been nice in the last run. Plasma's interesting to run. Remove all orbs gain. Also interesting. But removing doesn't do the good thing, so we're not gonna play that. We're actually gonna go for the upgrade path and take plasma, because plasma upgraded only costs 1. It's gonna give you an extra energy every turn. It can mean that you can be a lot less reliant on energy relics, and playing this rolls them, but I don't care. Because we're just going for it. Now, right now it looks like we're more lightning focused, and it's because we are, but very quickly I assure you that lightning focus will be changed to a frost focus. Which is funny because this excuse me. Whew. The ability is called Focus, that gives you additional power on your orbs, but that's not what I meant. I mean, it looks like we are centered around lightning instead of centered around frost orbs, and again, we are for the time being. But notice how we had 4 out of 3 energy there? It's because of the energy orb. I think that was the right way to play that. It's tough to really tell, but I think doing that to have 2 energy left is the way we wanted to draw that one up. You are dead, but barely. Very barely. Literally blackjacked you, so prayer wheel. Normal enemies will drop an additional card reward and drop a yo, I like that. I like a loop. I don't mind a beam cell, but I like a loop. You should be okay, although getting no block on turn 1 really sucks. Quite badly, in fact. So, I mean, it is what it is. You just have to take 10. There's nothing I can do about that. This turn we'll probably draw a block. Or not. Which is fine. Probably prefer the not option on that one, so that we, you know, now we're taking 5 more. Yeah, we're in desperate need of drawing frost cards and getting faster focused abilities. Yeah, the trip being in our deck sucks. I really wish we didn't pick that up. 7 block next turn, gain energy, random power. I think white noise is what you want there. Cold snap's what you want there, for sure. And we'll come Pantograph, pretty good. Where are we going from here? I think that's our path. Because it's got a fire in it. It's just straight up Y. 12 damage, huh? Sheesh. I mean, I gotta be straight up with you. I really don't want to take 12 damage, so we're gonna drink that potion so we don't have to. And we're gonna leave this not drank just for now, just so that way sorry, I'm thinking. Not too good at it either. 9 damage, 4 damage recursively. Just so that way if we get another potion between here and the boss, we don't fill up an empty slot that we would then have to empty to make this, max capability for us. So we do that. We do that. Yeah, you gotta do that, I guess. I really wanted to play the Plasma Orb, but we can't because we're taking more damage. This sucks. We need more. For one, we need to get rid of these freaking trips. They're horrible in our deck. I don't even think Genetic Algorithm is good enough. Auto Shields is, though. We need these trips out. It was a complete accident to pick them up. I did not mean to, and we just got screwed by bad luck. By the way, told you. So, from here on out, just know that it's mission critical to get rid of those because they're clogging our deck so bad. We don't want to draw either of them ever. And then we need to get rid of some strikes, and we need to get a lot more focus things. But it's not looking all too friggin' likely at the moment. Alright, well, thank you. That's exactly what I need you to do. So we're still taking 6, which sucks, but hey, there's nothing I can do about it. No, why would you do that? Do that. Whew. I gotta tell you, these doubled rewards are pretty nice. Because it's not what I thought it was, and it's better than I thought it was. Go for the Eyes would have also been great in the last run. I don't think Heat Sinks is worth taking out of those options. Definitely remove. Definitely remove here. Where's Trip? Yeah. Okay, thankfully, I actually think we only have 1 Trip in the deck, but it needs gone. Double Energy is interesting. So is that. Because that combos really well with other cards that you want in the Frost Focus run. I know. No, don't take it. I know that I was just complaining about having too many cards in the deck, but trust me, if we can get Bias Cognition plus that, not a care in the world at that point. We'd be super happy. Okay, terrible turn. Drink this. And drink this. Still terrible. Drink this. Interesting. Now that has me thinking. Really wish we would have drawn Loop, but this is starting to become a thought now. Right? So next turn you do nothing as well, which is really good. I don't want a Cold Snap. Really wish we would have drawn Dual Cast later. Man, what do you do here? Do this. Defrag, Loop. And then get 1 Frost Orb out there. This is now going to become a problem very quickly for him. I really wish we could have Dual Cast on this turn, because Loop will come in huge on that one. But if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. What will happen is we will roll you this turn. Telling you straight up, that's going to happen. And it's okay, because you're down to 47. I really don't want to... I didn't want to waste the Dark Orbs like that, but I can't help it. Recursion. Sure. Because if we double Recursion, it gives us more energy than we started with. It gives us the ability to roll you, and we'll roll you fully. And then only take 1 damage. So, because of our potions, we were very powerful. Believe me, we would not have come off this easily in this fight if it weren't for those friggin' potions. Sure, do that to gain some block. Get rid of that. Do this to draw. What do we even want? Do this because you'll gain 2 energy out of it. So why wouldn't you? And you can get rid of the slime, block again. That's why you do that. I mean, it sucks that hologram gets exhausted with that, but I don't care. We have plenty of... Oof, sorry, chest pains. We have plenty of block, so I wasn't really worried about blocking. It was more so about getting rid of the slimes as quickly as possible. So get rid of that. Recur that. Dual cast this. Yeah, hit here. And part of me wanted to hit here, because I'm like, well, we can bring you a little bit closer to what we're looking to do, but I was like, it doesn't matter. What matters is having enough block to get over everything and then try and kill these guys, because they're going to be a problem like now. Okay, if we play Zap, and you play Hologram, get Zap, you can Recursion, Zap, and then kill you. So that way we take some damage, but not as much as we would have. And the next turn we have the extra energy. And again, I'm sorry that I'm going a mile a minute here and not really making interesting conversation. It's just that I'm really trying to cook through this run because of, you know, us having an 18-minute delay on. What a terrible hand. Got a charge battery. Well, that sucks. Hey. Okay, so yeah, we're still breaking through here with taking extremely minimal damage. Told you. But yeah, we need a lot for this deck to work. Like that potion combo was ridiculous, and it's bias cognition. Sorry, that's exactly what we asked for earlier. Take Sozu, because like potions is not that bad, but I think Philosopher's Stone is better, because like enemies starting with strength sucks, but if you can really get the Frost Focus to pop, it doesn't matter that they're dealing a little bit more damage. Okay, so if we go this path, it's Shop Elite Fire Elite, so no thank you. If we go this path, it is Shop Fire Elite if we want to, or a Fire. If we go this way-ish, it's either a Fire or an Elite, a Shop and an Elite, or yeah, it's pretty simple. Now, which one you want to take here? Go this route. Now please draw Bias Cognition early. Told ya. Wow. That was the wrong thing to do still. Like putting up Tall Bachman. Putting up 5 block there was the wrong play. Hitting this guy 3 times would have been the right play, so that way it would have saved us 5 extra damage because of how much damage these guys are dealing. So we are taking 25 damage on the first turn because they have strength. So we were immediately proven a fool for taking the strength relic, and it might actually kill us. I have never had the Philosopher's Stone bite me that hard that quickly. Oh, it's 15 damage. And the worst part is I can't even stop it. Like, there's nothing I can do to directly refute that damage, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were able to put up 12 block and kill one of them, thankfully, but, like, it's... We lost half our health in 2 turns. Bias Cognition. Oh, freaking joy. That actually does mean a lot here. Puts up a lot more block. Because then we can recursion, dual cast. No, well, that's fine. There's no point in recurring that. Yeah, there is, dummy, because then you have Frost at the front. Alright, well, that's my B, but who knows? Maybe all this energy will matter. It didn't / does. So we put up more than enough block, but like this is going horribly. So we have to put up 20 more block again, which we physically cannot do. Well, we can get close, and that's why you like Frost Focus, because this is just guaranteed 7 block. But we need more Frost enablers and less jerk birds like this guy, because we can deal plenty of damage with lightning orbs, but we really do not want. No, I don't want more recursions to deal with more enemies that have that many consecutive attacks again. Just heal me, just please. I'm begging you. As much as I would love to have a selection of cards to take. When's the shop? Right there, you say, huh? Give me that relic. Sorry, we'll just remove the curse. So I was willing to do that. I stand by that. See, I think that's the right way to play that. No, you idiot! No, it wasn't, because you had 2 extra attacks left. Well, my own stupidity is biting me a lot harder than I would like to admit. Okay, it's all right. Well, actually, yeah. If you're gonna be able to put up 11 block, don't waste the buffer. I guess wait for a turn where you can't block. Period. So go like this, and then go like that, and then don't block, because if you put up 10 block, that's worse than putting up no block by 1 damage exactly. What can we? You're dead, is the thing. So we don't need to worry about you. We just need to keep moving, not getting any of this garbage. And man, I don't know what. Like, I know what we're missing, right? Like, it's just I don't know if we're gonna get to a point where we can get the things we need. I really don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe if we got Frozen Core, maybe that would do it. Right, because we had that's gonna deal more damage. Because we had Artifact, your Snecko, whatever the heck, didn't count as actually affecting us, which is interesting. Because I don't know if that's how I would have drawn it up in this case. Kind of at all. Because I would have rather Bias Cognition. Well, it doesn't actually matter. We're gonna kill you with or without that happening. So I don't think we need to care, but who knows? It might have saved us a couple HP there. No, thank you, and no, thank you. Again, this is speed strats, baby. we're going fast. We have to remove the curse to start. I would have loved. Would I have loved this? Would have loved Rainbow. If we can't take Rainbow, take a self-repair and move on. Cut your losses. Get out of here. Oh boy. Well, I think you start there. And you definitely do this as well. It's just free focus. I think you do that. I think that is a good play. Really do. Because now, like, honestly, with the way our run looks, Electrodynamics wouldn't be too bad for the deck, but it would. It would be a lot worse than, again, at present moment it looks. Just on. No, take the white noise. on sheer merit alone of us not actually wanting to run as many lightning orbs as we already are, it would be bad. What we want to run is we want to run these orbs so that we don't ever have to worry about blocking again. Capacitor would be good for the deck, period, but not quite in the way that you would really draw it up. Again, it's not... Need you to die. It's not great. We're just in a bad spot, and I think we're gonna die again before the final boss. Like, we might not even make it off of this floor, which would be really funny if we had 2 runs in a row die in the exact same spot. Why not block? I beg you. I beg you to block. Don't be an idiot. Like, don't be cursed by your own stupidity. Like, brother, we survive, thankfully, but oh boy. I don't know. I guess I'm a liar. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I know that I said we don't want it, but I guess we do. I was all poised like, oh yeah, we don't need that kind of card, and then it showed up and I was like, give it to me. The second I saw it, I crumbled. Heal again. We're too weak. We're taking too much damage to, and there's no way, no earth. What do you do? Interesting. No earthly way we're fighting that elite. You could not pay me to fight that. No, you could, but you couldn't. I couldn't guarantee a win. Oh baby. Free Electro. Now your language my speaking. And then you loop. And then yeah. And then yeah. Okay, so we're getting through this fight without any concerns at all. Just guaranteed. Because of a free electrodynamics coming our way. That's too good. You play that, and you come on. I mean, like, I think, do we win this turn? Actually, though, is the thing. No, it's close. 26. Yeah, we never got any of our focus enablers. We never got our bias cognition, which is fine. Defrag. Why not? Why not play a recursion too, dude? Just go crazy. Yeah, I know how to play the game. Don't patronize me. I know I look like an idiot all the time. The loop, I guess. Going for focus, so why not get a card that gives you free focus? Yeah, start smithing, dude. Really wish that you cost less. I think we're gonna go with bias cognition, giving us 1 more focus. Why? I don't know. Everything else gives us 1 more freaking focus if we upgraded, so why not pick that one? So you heal. I think you consume. I think you loop, rather than deal any damage, I guess. You take 16 damage, or excuse me, you take 24 damage. Because sometimes it really be like that. You auto shields, you loop, you recursion, and you attack. And you call it a day. We're hurting. Hate that purges our artifact. I want to use our artifact for this, not for your dumb stuff. You're dead is the thing, so I don't have anything to worry about. But like, we really don't want to purge our artifact on upgraded recursions. Interesting. Sure, give me a 3rd loop. Let's go nuts. We don't want to purge. What? Did I? Oh, recursion costs 0 if you upgrade it. Right. Right. I think we upgrade the loops. If we could upgrade like our entire deck and then remove all strikes, we'd be really happy right now. Please draw bias cognition. We did. Okay, well. That's rough, buddy. It is not what we wanted. At all. I guess recursion to block. I don't know. So we really want to not have our freaking artifact purge, dude. That's like the one thing that we need to have guaranteed to us, is that you don't purge our artifacts. That bias cognition works in this deck. Oh, that's irritating. So we, like, I don't even think in good conscience we can play bias cognition now. And that's, I can't tell you how frustrated I am by that, because our artifact got purged, the fact that it gives us focus down every single turn means that we just can't do it. Maybe play a power channel lightning. That's scary, but it doesn't really matter all that much. So I guess if bias cognition rolls back around one more time now, then we can play it. But man, I hate that you freaking purged our buff before we had a chance to even use it. Electrodynamics isn't really all that strong against this guy, but it's a cycle of dealing some damage, so I guess you smoke him if you got him right. Have some more energy next turn, I don't know. Could put up block. Yeah, this is one that, like, we're probably going to win this fight, but I kind of wish we wouldn't. I don't think this run's good. It's certainly not good enough to do it that way. Yeah, do it this way so that loop works to your benefit. I really wish it wouldn't, because I know this run cannot beat the final boss. I am dead certain of it. Having 4 loops is really nice. You know, it really is, but it's not enough to matter. For me to be confident about the final boss. It's enough for me to say, yeah, this boss can't kill us. But play bias. We can't play consume again. Play dual cast, I guess. Yeah, consume, like, we can't make this run work on a single orb slot. That is a certainty. You know, us not having that block now is a problem. But you're not attacking, so it's no longer a problem. It's you're a fool. Play this first, and then use that to have that in front, so that next turn we put up a prodigious amount of block with our loop, because it's going to be 9/4 for block, so you can't kill us. Just gonna tell you, I don't care that you have 9 strength. You would have to deal an insane amount. Yeah, no, you would have to deal an even more insane amount of damage. And in fact, like, I hate to tell you, but there was no way you're touching our life total this turn. Period. This is why you like Frost Focus, right? This is why you make these decks. It's why you make this run this way. But it's just not enough. I know it looks like it's enough, but it's not. we need things to propagate in a very different manner for this to have been enough. Loop ending on plasma actually sucks, because we don't need that much energy. We don't have enough draw to make that worth it. See. Auto shields. Zap. Swing and block. Almost die. And again, I think that's not worth it. We might die. Oh, let it happen. Oh, we like actually really might die, depending on what we draw here. Are you attacking? Big attack? Big attack. This is the turn. Again, I'm not going to throw it. Oh, you have 10 health. You're not. I got excited. Like, obviously I'm not. I think buffer is good enough. I'm not trying to lose. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Like, I'm not throwing the game. I do want to take it as far as I can, but I was like, man, just end my suffering. Do we like an early shop? Elite Fire Elite, or do we like a late shop? Which is Fire Shop. Yeah, we like a late shop. No elites, please. And I'll tell you, get relics. Don't care. electrodynamics would actually be huge right here. So you consume, defrag, recursion, loop, defend. Yeah, I think that was the right way to play that. Played everything but a singular defend, and you know, if we played it a little bit differently, we wouldn't have even been able to play either defense. So I think that was the way. Again, electrodynamics is huge. Ooh, that having artifact is huge. Buffer is huge. White noise could be huge. Loop, we'll take it. I'll take a fusion. Next turn we have unlimited mana. Again, bias cognition not hitting artifact makes it a risky play, but when it does hit artifact, you don't care. I mean, yeah, you just play it all. The thing that sucks is that we can't use all this energy. We don't have like the ability to draw more. I mean, but it turns out that drawing in this deck would have been huge. We still didn't put up enough block. I hate to tell you, this is still a loss. It doesn't look like it. It really doesn't, because we have a lot of power at our fingertips with the million loops in a row, but it's just not good enough. I don't want it to be good enough. If we take a strike, see how much I care. If we manage to win this one, I won't be upset, but I'll look like an idiot. Not that that's like a new sensation. I think you recur, and then go like that, and then if you double block, that is 12 blocked. So yeah, that's better than buffer. I know that sounds insane, but it is, because if you play buffer, you take 10. This way you take 6. It just really be like that sometimes. And we're gonna have a ton of energy this turn, and we're gonna want to purge that freaking plasma, and we will. I think the correct place to do that, it certainly is, because then you have frost in front with your loops, and then you consume and go like that. So now we are at a state where these guys can never hurt us again. So now, no matter what, you have to, with this loop play, always have a frost orb in front. You're gonna die. Well, okay. I say no matter what, but unless you're gonna win. But that's how we have to play this now. Melter's interesting, but no. Auto Shields is interesting, but no. Shop. Got a shop earlier than we expected. What do we want here? I think we want to just get rid of a card, yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Just get rid of a strike, brother. And then move on. So later shop will remove more cards. And yeah, we dodged the elite here. Again, I know we look strong, but we aren't. You gotta trust me. Yeesh. No, Electro is not the play here. Blocking is. What a weird start. Taking a lot of damage. It's funny that our weakness is regular enemies. But it's true. Now we're gonna have a million energy this turn and have nothing to do with it. I really wish that we had. Got rid of our freaking. That's fine. It's whatever. Auto shields, channel, attack, block. Yeah. So we keep losing our freaking artifact, but it keeps proving to not matter. So it's not that big of a deal. Just play it. See if I care. And then I don't know, dude. Like, let's just go crazy. And I definitely want the plasma not in our front slot, because we do not need 4 loops on a plasma. I promise you, we do not need that. Like a self-repair. Like a consume. Like a recursion. Like a block. Because that means that next turn he can't hurt us, and next turn we kill him. For certain. There was a different way to play that with the buffer, but didn't matter. So we like to heal from the urn, but we still lost a lot of health in that fight. Turns out buffer is pretty bad for the deck because we just never play it. You gotta rest. You just gotta. And then next fight we smith. Yeah, there is a later shop. Part of me was like, was I just wrong and there is another shop? Melter would be good for you, but it doesn't matter. No one's attacking. Excellent. In that case, for Electro into Zap, ouch, into Recursion, Loop, Buffer. Play your whole hand. Why not? Have fun. And now we've healed quite a bit of it. We healed like 6 or more health, 6 or 10. I wasn't paying attention to how many power cards we played. Let's see. I don't know. Could have been an upgraded loop. Who knows? But we heal 2 every time we play that, so let him see it. Could we have played another defend? Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you die. So, excuse me, it mattered a lot. Well, 5 HP. I don't really care. Oh, we had a buffer. That's right. Now we do care because we wouldn't have taken any damage at all. But you're dead. So, what do I really care? What's the price of caring? Seems pretty low. I'm telling you, quad loop is pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of that. Ritual's just better. And no, thank you. And no, thank you. Yeah, I can come here and go this path. So now we can smith. What do we want? I mean, I think you just want loops, because loop is clearly the thing that makes this deck tick, so why not upgrade it? Letter opener. Yeah, that probably won't be super useful. Another shop, dude. Interesting. I don't think we'll actually be able to afford a remove on the next shop, but we'll keep trying. Yeah, we're not worried about regular attacks. We might. We just might, because I think it might be 175, and if we can, oh, I'll be so happy. So, what do? Well, pretty simple. Do that. You do. Yeah, no, focus that guy on. You do that. Go like this. Then you. So a buffered defend is worse than a double. Yeah, worse than a double defend by a bit. Because again, that works out to us dealing or taking less damage. And then next turn, if we get electrodynamics, I'd be pretty happy. Or don't want to dual cast, but because we don't have any way to draw enough cards to make it matter. All right, well, we didn't get what we were really hoping for, but I'm okay with consuming here. And then auto shields, loop, recursion, defend. Because this way now, at the start of our next turn, we block for a ton. And we have an extra energy kicking around for us. Man, I don't know what to tell you on this one. This one is, because I'm going fast, it's hyper game focused. I haven't told like a single story, so it's got to be really boring, huh? Isn't that fun? Why even play recursion? Why even? Because you're gonna deal 30 damage, that's why. So that was right. That was definitely right. Because we need to block as much as possible. Part of me was like, just keep that orb in front, but no. We did the right thing. Man. So yeah, we're gonna take 4 more damage, and then I don't think we'll take any more damage the rest of the fight, which is nice, but simultaneously it sucks. Because our deck is way too thick, especially with all these freaking dazes going in there. Sure, play an Echo Form. That'll make our deck even more ridiculous, why not? Oh, thank you for killing at least one of those guys. Yeah, okay. So our deck isn't as thick as it seems because it's got so many gosh darn dazes in it. But we can now comfortably say that we can kill these fools. And we're healing whenever we play powers. Oh, it doubles the play and the heal. That's really nice. So yeah, I mean, with how much block we'll be gaining now, and with these two being the only ones left, it should be no sweat. Play a double bias cognition, heal up even more. So we actually, if we play electrodynamics, we come close to healing to full. You know, we'll be at 57. Only 11 off. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We just have to actually draw it. We have 80 block. That is nutty. And then these guys are dead. Oh, it didn't let us get... Oh, it did. Nice. I was going to say it didn't let us get the extra heal, but it did. Which is nice. Aggregate's interesting, but we don't need it. And our deck isn't big enough to matter anyway. 175. It's 150. Let's go. Okay, so... Don't care about a self-repair. Yeah, we just remove another card. Where are we on the map here? I actually think instead of removing the strike, you... I don't want to get rid of buffer, though. Kind of want to get rid of self-repair, but it's a power, so it heals us in combat, too. Let's get rid of a basic defend, right? Like, what would we need that for? Even though we've been playing them pretty consistently. Find some potions, let's go. Yeah, we can... I like having 2 ritual, actually. That sucks. I was kind of hoping for, you might kill us. We'll have to see here. Electro... If we dual cast you, you will give us 4 energy. We'd be at 7. Definitely play our hand, otherwise if we play Zap, it'll put us at 4. We can play all but 1. I think that's better. What's it do? Defrag, Loop, Zap, and then dual cast. Yeah, okay, so see, the issue with this fight is that you care less about defending, and you care a lot more about damaging. And it's hard to guarantee that, but I will say, not impossible. Like a defrag. So that is 20 damage. Not enough. So play the defend too. Okay, so we got close enough. We were able to defend everything. We need to draw more loops, as it turns out, and then more means of having lightning in front is important. So loop, love it. Auto shields, loop, fusion, we're okay with. Don't need to play self-repair just yet, and we might not need to at all, but we'll probably play it if it rocks around just to make sure. Now, this is the turn that matters. Although looping 5 times, never mind. Yeah, so no matter what, we have to end with that in front. I genuinely think you consume, buffer, block. Because the recursion, while it would be nice, this means that no matter what, we block 60 damage this turn, and then even if we didn't have enough, we have buffer, so we don't actually have to play anything, because this is your last turn rocking around anyway, but we'll still play stuff just to feel like we're important, I guess. I don't know. It's recursion, fusion, because we can. Could have dual casted too, but didn't really feel like it, because you're dead now. And then we're golden. We're golden. If this run freaking beats the final boss, I'll be so upset, dude. Take another cold snap, sure. Keep the ice rocking around, and we'll smith, because we're at full health. And I think it's got to be loop again, because like loop is what wins you the game, as it turns out. I'm really upset we never got a capacitor, but don't even care anymore. Not even that upset. Sure. And sure. That should be us getting 2 more energy back. And then drink that, drink that. Go ahead and drink this too. Metamorphosis. Because there's combat. Yeah. Definitely play that. Okay. Interesting. I think you deal damage. Really think that's the play here. 7, so that means we can play 5 more cards. Should be okay. Should be. Not super sure. Coming might actually beat you. That's frustrating. Don't let me do that to you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Ends our turn. You gain the strength, but I don't care. Wish we had buffer. Because we don't have any ice in front. Now we're gonna have too much energy. Excuse me, what are you? Less card draw. Uh-oh. Well, I guess buffer, loop, beam cell. I do not... We survive on 3 health. I think you recursion so that the damage is in front. I think that's the case. Yeah, because of buffer, we survive on tree. And high key barely on that one. Oh, that's right. We're gonna rotate you to the front. We need an ice in the front now. Wait, no, it doesn't matter. We have to survive this turn. I don't think we can do that. Auto block. It's 13 by 11. Not 189, right? Plus 10 more, though. So that's 130 plus 13, 143. Plus 10 is 153. Close. We lose, though. Don't want to say I told you so. Being fair, if we had started that turn with a frost in front, we won. Which is just ridiculous to me. Or if we had like a dual cast or something in hand, we won. But okay, I was gonna say, did we find a loophole there? But no, not quite. Interesting. These are 3 cards I never run. Just is what it is. Because like this one's so hard to cast. If you can cast it, it's an interesting play, but never run it. Always do Frost Focus. More unlocks. No? Okay, that was it. So yeah, that was a... Let me see how long that was. It was a long video. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. I didn't want to leave that one on a 18-minute run. I was really hoping we were going to die there. Not on the final boss, of course. I was hoping we were going to die much sooner, but it is what it is. So thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for dealing with the fact that this one's an hour long. Sorry. Especially because it's all about the game. So is what it is. But leave a like if you did enjoy it. Dislike if you didn't, because this is one that I give you full permission. If you didn't like it, I get it. It's me talking about the game the whole time. So whatever. Leave a comment down below if you have suggestions for me. As always, you can follow me on Twitter. Find me at most folks. That's where Orange Joe is. Sub if you haven't already. And as always, I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you.